Reach for the light, to the stars. Forget where you've been, be where you are. Follow the path to your heart.
Hey you guys, what's up and welcome back. So today what we're going to do is we're going to be getting ready for spring. We are going to be going through and doing my nails, which I already filmed and already did. We are going to be going through my to-do list. We are just basically doing everything to get ready for spring. I'm going to show you guys my process and what I do whenever I'm getting ready for a new season. So if you guys want to see all of that, get some tips and tricks to get ready for your springtime, then just keep watching. Alright, so even though I said that I had already done my nails, I wanted to take you guys through actually doing my nails for spring. I had the hardest time picking colors because I just got a bunch of new effects, glow-in-the-dark, see-through, gel, dip, all kinds of things. I'm actually thinking I'm going to have to reorganize my nail drawers. If that's a video you guys would like to see, all the things that I use for my nails, let me know. Then I got this on Amazon. I got that whole, I don't know if you've seen it on social media, you brush it on gel. It's supposed to like peel it off in a few minutes. Figured I'd give it a shot. What the heck? It worked surprisingly well. I was actually pretty amazed by it. I wouldn't necessarily use it as an end-all be-all for my nails, but it really made a difference in getting a lot of that chunkier glitter gel off of my nails. And then I just went in with my e-file drill and just took off all of the gel. I had jelly tips on at this point and I wanted to take them off and just start fresh. Sometimes when I need a break from dip powder, or if the dip powder feels like it's too heavy on my nails, meaning I've done too thick of coats, I will take everything off and then I will use builder gel and put the jelly tips on. Like I said though, I just needed a break from them. That was fine. So soaked everything off. I actually put a movie on. I was watching Pirates of the Caribbean on my computer while I was doing it. In case you haven't noticed, and I think I might need to do an office tour for this, my work desk is right next to my nail and makeup desk. So it's really easy that I just angle the computer and then I can watch a movie. Did all of my dip. I did probably about 5 coats of the dip powder in natural and clear. I didn't do any colors because I was going to use gel polish anyhow. But if you guys are curious on what I do and how I do my nails, let me know and I'll do a much more in-depth video because I don't go to the salon anymore. I just do my nails on my own time at this point. So what I ended up doing was on my pinky, my pointer, and my thumb, I did this really pretty teal color and then I put a matte coat on top of it. And then on my ring and my middle fingers, I did this pink sparkly. So one of the first things that I always like to do is I'm sitting at my desk, I'm in my office. I love going on to Pinterest and basically just getting some different ideas on how to, bucket list ideas, things to do, all different things. And then I take out a bullet journal and I love to just kind of make my own list. Now, these stencils that I got from Amazon actually made the whole season planning and bullet journaling thing so much easier because I am not that creative to come up with those types of checklist design boxes and all of that, so I just use my stencils. Basically, what I wanted to do is I wanted to create a bucket list and a to-do list for the springtime. And then throughout spring, I'm going to take you guys with me to do all of those things. So I just started with trying to draw an umbrella. Now, my umbrella did not go very well. We'll just put it at that. I probably should have used a stencil, probably should have had some help, but I'm not an artist. I enjoy the process and it did what it needed to do. It looks like an umbrella at the very least. But I love using Pinterest for some inspiration and some ideas. I already had a couple of ideas and things that I had wanted to do for this spring, but using Pinterest, and I basically just typed in spring bucket list ideas, and that's where I was getting my inspiration from. Everything popped up. It gave me an idea to add a few things to my list outside of what I already had. And then after I do my bucket list, then I do kind of my to-do list for the season. So for spring, it's obviously spring clean, declutter, all of that. And you can see it kind of looks like an umbrella. It actually worked really, really well. And I'm still getting the hang of lettering with my brush pens. It's working a lot better than it used to. It's a lot easier than it used to, but it's still practice, work in progress. Anybody who has brush pens, you all know how it goes. Sometimes you just have to practice it. So this is my spring bucket list. And I'm just decorating the spring words. And I can't tell you how much I love being in Texas for spring. You know, it's March and I'm in sandals and shorts already, whereas in Pennsylvania, it's still cold and you're still kind of waiting for, you know, maybe one last snow or for the ground to freeze or something. Once I got my header and title and everything figured out, I went through my stencils and I actually found check boxes and decided to use those because I can't draw squares to save my life. Again, I'm not an artist. I just wing it half the time. And I used a mix of my markers. So I was using my Erin Condren markers. I'm also using my Tombow brush tip markers. They are also dual end, so they have a fine point and the brush tip. And basically just made my giant checklist using the stencils. This is why I love them. I'm not perfect, but the stencils help me to feel that much more organized. I try not to do too much over planning during the spring because then it just becomes overwhelming. So I like to mix my bucket list with things of need to get done and would like to get done. So things that are fun versus things that I absolutely need to do. And I find that way I'm just that much more successful because then you're not setting yourself up to fail. You're not setting yourself up to try to do too many things. So, of course, on my bucket list, I started out with spring cleaning and decluttering. Then I added in farmers market because I found out that in our area there are some farmers markets during the weekend, and I thought that would be so much fun to do. Made a list to do my front walkway because our plants did not survive the freeze that Texas had in spring of 2021. So some of our bushes died and we have to replace them. I'm trying to figure out what I want to replace them with. I'm thinking some annuals or maybe some really pretty flowering bushes. If you have a green thumb, I will take any and all help that I can get. Then I added onto my list Easter baskets because Greg and I always do Easter baskets for each other. If you saw any videos from last year, he has a dinosaur and I have a unicorn. Then I added onto the bucket list to plan and design the backyard. We are, we just got some palms. We just got outdoor furniture ordered. And now we're kind of looking at what do we want to do? Do we want to do more landscaping? Do we want to add more flowers? Those types of things. Added in doing my spring nails and my spring toes, which are done. You already saw. There is at the Houston Natural History Museum, there's a exhibit on Ramses, who is a pharaoh of Egypt, and I've always loved ancient Egypt anything, so we want to go see that. Next, I added onto my list to do the spring tiered tray, doing my spring outside decor, ordering new pool floaties just because we need to update those, order the outside table and chairs, which we already did. And then fresh flowers for the living room, which I like to have during the spring and the summer. And then also finish planning everything that we need to for Disney. Then on the next page, I created my spring clean and declutter list. So what I did after I finished the header was I went through and I picked my 6 biggest areas. Now, I didn't do the entire house because since we had just moved a year ago, we did a ton of decluttering and really haven't amassed that much more stuff since we had moved. Then what I did was I used, again, my stencils because I cheat and why not? I used the square for the room and then I created with the circle checklist stencil the different things that I wanted to do within the rooms. So I made sure that I included the kitchen, the living room, our bedroom, the office, our bathroom, and then our upstairs. So what that looks like for the kitchen is I just wanted to declutter pots and pans. I wanted to clean out the pantry and the fridge, clean off the counters because they get kind of cluttered sometimes. and in general, just make things that much easier. Then in the living room, I wanted to clear off any of our shelves, make sure that my candles are organized and all are put away. We are getting a new coffee table in a few months because we bought a new couch also. So I need to clean off the coffee table and just declutter it. Lego books go into a special basket that I have for them. And then just get everything we need to prepped for the new sofa that arrives in May. For our bedroom, I wanted to clean out our cedar chests and just make sure that everything was good there. We also are looking for new nightstands, so that's always an ongoing thing. And if we ever find any, then I'll declutter those nightstands so that we can get the new ones. For my office, I still have boxes that I need to unpack. It's really more of I haven't known where to put them, so rather than going crazy, I just left everything in the boxes. I want to clean up my bookshelves, make them neater. I want to declutter and organize my makeup and my nail desk, so each file drawers, clean them out and reorganize, and I have a bunch of photos to hang. For our bathroom, I want to clean out our linen closet, just organize all the products and everything under the sinks. And then finally, for our upstairs family room, when we get the new sofa, we're moving the old sofa upstairs and really just making that a family room for guests. And I just want to have everything super clean, super organized. So that is everything that I do to get ready for a season. It's not super big. It's not a ton. I make it so that it doesn't feel overwhelming, but I want to know what you guys do. What do you guys do to get ready for spring or to get ready for a season? Let me know in the comments section below. You guys know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, all that fun stuff. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram for daily behind the scenes things, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everybody.
Want the beach, want the sand between my feet.